Love is blind, I've always heard. And it's true. When I fell for George, it was quick, and it was surprising. He wasn't what I'd ever considered to be my type at all. In the past, I would have chosen a tall and well-muscled jock type, and George was everything but that. Though I will give him credit, he was super smart, and that was a little intimidating. Maybe that's what attracted me to him in the first place. It didn't take too long, maybe a few months. Before I knew it, I'd moved in with him. I didn't work anymore, and he was taking care of me. Such good care of me. Never in my life had anyone treated me the way that George did. I wanted for nothing. He simply wouldn't allow it. Sure, George had his faults. Sometimes he'd work late nights or have business trips, and I wouldn't see him for a few days at a time. I couldn't even eat because George wasn't there for me. And when he came home, we'd argue and George would get loud, but I know that I probably deserved it with my poor attitude. Until one day, I discovered I was pregnant, and that I wasn't sure if this would please George. But I was unable to ever keep anything from him, so he figured it out on his own. Like I said, he's really smart. He said he was happy, and he made me a special dinner that night. But that night I started cramping so bad and bleeding. My heart broke. I wondered if George might have had something to do with it. I accidentally let my question slip, and that night, more than my heart broke. George took care of me while I was hurting, but in that time I seemed to fall out of love with him. I wanted to leave, but I was so completely dependent on him that I didn't even know how to escape. I finally realized that I was trapped. I figured I would just sneak out of a window the next time George was away on a business trip. The front door was always locked. Unfortunately, I must have miscounted my days because George caught me. Love is blind, he told me. He said that I couldn't run out on him like that he loved me, that he knew that I loved him, even though sometimes he got mad. He cocked his head to the side and considered me there, lying broken in a heap. He said that I wouldn't run away again, because love is blind. And now, I know I can't leave George. It's so dark outside.